Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today tonight, it's a night race. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what's outside, but, yeah, night race at North Wilkesboro. Mostly dead track. This is a 2017 version I found from Black Flags Matters YouTube, video on that, and he sent a link to this racetrack night and day versions in his description, and I downloaded those, finding those to be the most recent versions of this track. Of course, this one being fictional, but it looks okay. And what do you know? Cazo starting to pull 2 races in a row. I don't know if anyone's done that before, but this track's kind of showing, when I did some tests, kind of showing the same trend it did last race, where, Guy Lee takes pole, leads the whole race. If he does that, he will be the first person in our 2003 era to have won 2 races in a row, and if he leads every lap, he'll be the first person in Carsland Cup Series history to lead all the laps of 2 races in a row. And also, he's got his teammate starting right next to him, Caden Williams. None of his other teammates are inside, not even this picture. So, yeah. And then, as you can see, Roach driving his Tuber Speedway car. I forgot to change it for this week, so don't shoot me over that. So, yeah. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of cars up here that aren't doing too great in points starting up here in the top 5, top 10. In fact, everyone have it up here except for Cazo is in the top 10. That is below the cut line, like way below the cut line, like almost 70 points or more, something like that. So I find that kind of ironic. Maybe this is a twist in consistency based off Enter 2003, and they threw a curveball, but I don't think it knew that last week Cazo led all the laps, and now he's inside the cut line. So that's interesting. And for the first time, I think the first time we're gonna do starting engines inside the cockpit of the pole sitter.
Drivers, start your engines.
Slight bit of bias to that statement. First time I've been able to do that based off of them winning a race and then starting to pull the race after. I don't know if anyone's done that or not. So, but I do know no one's run 2 races in a row. And that's a real possibility today. We're going through the restart zone. Cazo is going to lead him to the green. Rick Freeman Jr. and teammate Caden Williams in tow. 40 laps. Now, I was testing for cautions, and there was an instance where there was leaders getting pit road penalties, like we'd seen at other short tracks. So if there is a caution, there is a threat that lap cars could cause something, and the leader could get a penalty and end up finishing very far back from where they originally stated. But already leading some decent laps, 10 points, that's already a good points day. But if you lead all 40, that's 200 points, plus your winning points and whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah, just saying that's a threat. Now, it's not a guarantee either, because I did change something in the Indy where, like, change the pit road entry or something like that. That might have a factor in if that happens or not, but I wasn't able to test that because I lowered the difficulty because I didn't want there to be wrecks in the first place. So, yeah, you see Rick Freeman Jr. overtaking Caden Williams for second. Rick Freeman Jr. hasn't really had a star season, but neither has anyone else in the top 10 right now. While Iron Crusader has. He just came off a bad week at Nashville, but recovery today will hold him inside the round of 16 where he was originally, and he was actually very high up there in standings at the start of Nashville. But the thing was, there was only like 20, 30 point interval, maybe 40, between like 7th and 16th in points, and up from that it's a little bit higher because guys got more points. And I think Cazo is going to be in that category for sure after this race, like we've seen Exo do at Watkins Glen and what else was it? It was Watkins Glen and New Hampshire. So yeah. And I was biased when I said everyone inside the top 10 besides Cazzo was inside the cut line. Despite Aaron Crusader having a bad race at Nashville, he's still above the cut line right now. So, and this is a good race for him to kind of get back on that trail. But everyone else besides him and Cazzo outside of the round 16 cut line. And then Kason Cooper actually isn't that far back out. He's only like maybe 17 points out, I think. Just a guess of sort. Running in 9th right now would probably put him close to back in, if not back in, after this race finishes where he's at, so that's good. And yeah, let's kind of get some ideas of what happened here last time we raced in this racetrack last season. So it was a battle up front between Dissect Seal, who's no longer in the series, and Drum Chick 81, who's Dissect, about to be passed by defending champion Feedback, who has not had a great season, and former team owner of them, Abigail Lane. Number Chick 81 having an okay season right now. Oh, me are under caution. Well, this could put my theory in limbo. I am a little bit scared, to be frankly honest. I do not want there to be Cazzo's race to get ruined, but it really depends on lap cars, because I've seen those lap cars come in. You got ahead of those lap cars and it really messed them up. But I can't say for sure. And when that happened, when I was doing the test, they didn't actually pass the pace car. They just still went to pit road, and I assumed it was a penalty. So that happened because of lap cars. So what I did is what I'm doing here, and it overrid that. What I did on Better Cautions, .exe is what happened. I turned on no contact under cautions, and I was hoping that would keep the lap cars away. In the test, it did not, but so far in this caution, it looks like it did. So, what's the caution out for? I don't know. I'm gonna look at the 37. Maybe them. Oh, it looks like the 4 got some damage to the side of them. I don't know if I can say for sure it's them that was the accident, but you know, especially with Rex being out back, it really raises the risk of. Oh yeah, Eric Van D won South Boston, a short track here. So, oh, it got into Barney Thresher. This is definitely happening in the back. I don't got a lot of time here. This is a short track. It'll take long to get caution laps done. I don't want TV2. TV2 I know good. So Eric Bandy got into the back of Barney Thresher third, into Reggie Fogelman. They're both around. And Reggie Fogelman was actually, he started dead last. He was actually having a good run there, but that got messed up. Okay, that's actually, I'm going to check on the pace car real quick. Yeah, I'm going to go for a slow-mo replay on the front end cam. So let's go roof cam for this entire lap for Reggie Fogelman. I'll turn it slow-mo, that way it isn't. So, see, I think it really started here with Aaron Bandy, got into the corner. Oh yeah, he was slipping up. Already in the back of the 59, then Reggie getting underneath him, not helping. Reggie, Barney, he slipped up, then 37 chokes. Both these two are in the wall, just like that. Then Eric going spinning. Reggie's out of there. Dripsy and Jimmy able to avoid. And along with yeah. I just realized something. I was supposed to run the patriotic cars for this race. And I was planning on doing that, and I didn't really think. Yeah, that was a big mishap. Well, because I missed out doing that this race, I'm going to do it this race. That last race, I'm going to do it this race. So, yeah. We're going to go green this time. Hopefully you don't, like, try no shenanigans. I do have double file restarts turned on. They should be going double file right now. Looks like that's going alright. Looks like it's going okay. Looks pretty normal. Green flag in the air, and Cazo does not get the jump. Ricky Freeman Jr. to the lead. I did not expect that one bit. You know, not factoring in cautions. Of course, I don't factor in a pass for the lead on a restart. We've seen Ricky Freeman Jr. Not Ricky Freeman Jr. Roberto Brown Jr. do that hillside, stealing a win from someone else. We see the 88 of Brendan Nelson in the pit road, and Ricky got a huge jump. Of course, 10 points. Cazo, big uptake, but this is actually going to turn. This is could be a season turnaround for Freeman Jr. A lot of cars in the back going to pit road. Not sure why, but they're in the back, so I guess there's no problems there. Let's run a caution, but I guess we're not. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of weird. Seen some weird stuff like that when we've been doing short tracks like this. I don't know what they did. I assume it's not penalties because they're getting tires and gas and they're stopping. Oh, they're getting out pit road, so it's gonna. Oh no, this is gonna cause. Oh, now there's a wreck. Ah, great. I don't even know what happened there. Stupid AI. Oh no, huge wreck. Implications to the 84. Oh, this is just terrible. Okay, so points leader in Yoiko coming out of pit road. I don't even know why they're in pit road in the first place, because beyond me. So it's gonna go slow-mo here. We see the 88 of Brandon Nelson. We seen him in pit road first to these guys. Sammy not cutting 51. Oh, they're all up into the wall. Oh, Sammy, the 88, all of them. And then, yeah, that's a mess. Sammy's able to kind of get out of there. Cody Forge. I'm going to speed up. I don't want that slow. Main reason being I don't want... Okay, here comes the leaders. The 88. Oh, the aide El Mensa was having a good run. Cactus King. Oh my gosh. El Mensa. Roach. Oh my gosh. There's Birch Crown Jr. Just Squid kind of got out of that. Can't say for sure. And then Brennan Nelson, Roach, Evan kind of pinned in there. It's just a mess. And Reggie Vogelman had damage from the other wreck, and I think this was lap 19. Hard to say. But yeah, dang, I keep looking at Austin Johns and thinking, I keep remembering these guys are supposed to be patriotic. So I remember next race to promise, keep patriotic, go patriotic next race. And then again, I can't promise that, who am I kidding? But I will do Nations race next race at Talladega Road Course because I forgot this week. I'll make up for then. Yeah, because I forgot to change rosters before I went into the thing. So that's 2 wrecks here at North Wilkes-Barre. Wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting any, to be honest, but I think this restart will be safe as well. Considering lap cars ain't so bad, but man, them cars in the back were just doing some really weird stuff. Unfortunately, Shift Squid out of the race was having a great run. I don't know why he got out of the race. He looked like he had a nice car. A lot of cars a lap down. Merch Crown Jr. out of the race, was inside the top 10. Dissect, last winner of this race outside of the... What on earth? Oh wait, I'm on past lap 1. Okay, and Case and Cooper after wild hit out of the race, no surprise. Real Game Freak out of the race, Cactus King out of the race, Immense out of the race, 88 out of the race, Joico out of the race. And Crocs Wireless, who is filling in for Austin Johns, just almost got a win last week at this week at Talladega in the ZSS, but didn't quite. And he's filling in for Austin Johns until he's off from COVID. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I keep messing up here, but at least I'm getting some stuff right. Oh my gosh, what do they do? Oh yeah, they're gonna pass the lap cars. Now, it always scared me that they're passing the lap cars on the bottom instead of the lap cars passing them. But I guess it's okay because I'm not really seeing any hardcore issues, so we're going to go green this time. I gotta sneeze real quick. Bless me. Okay. hopefully, we'll see how this goes. Lap 24, we're past halfway. Hopefully, no more shenanigans. And so far, it's been interesting. Cazo gets a run on the top on Rick Grimm Jr., so he retakes the lead, but he will not get the Carsland Cup Series record for leading every lap of both races he's won. Well, it looked like he could have, he didn't. Austin John still on the track, probably did not catch the cars from when they went to pit road, or because I'm assuming he had damage. My bad, not Austin John's. Crux Wireless, he's actually the last running car in the race. He's going to go to pit road with more heavy damage. Hence I said last running car. Let's go kind of back here. I'm seeing a lot of action. 48 doing some stuff right now. Ronnie Martin really never fell back that far. And Evan H, he's got a lot of damage. Ronnie Martin just a lap car. He's not really a factor up here. But Marty Thrush was third running okay, right? Alright, he's a lap down, so again, he's not a factor, but trying. Yeah, that's interesting. Chicago's still leading. So far this race has been mid. I've had worse. It's better than bad. That's good. So yeah. Two Allied cars running 2-3. That's Pete Reedus there. He hasn't had a very good season ever since that Daytona win. It's been the faucet's been turned off for Pete Reedus. He really is a good run today that he's having. Neil Paulus Jr. Neil Paulus Jr. What is he doing? My bad. Pardon me. See, Austin Johns is trying to. I think he's in and out of pit road. Yeah. I don't know why. It's weird. Burger Tacos up here in the top 10 having a good run. Has not had a great season at all. In fact, was hoping to have a good race last week, but had some mechanical issues and finished last. So they run 11th. So that's a decent comeback. So hopefully they can get their season or something together. I don't know if Freaky Freeman's Jones is a sporty car because he is coming back up. It's going to be a battle here for the fastest car, I think. You know, we could have a late race caution. Right now, battle for the lead. I don't know. I don't think lap cars are going to be a factor unless like someone lap down or something. It's already a lap down. I don't see any of the field anyway. Unless Crocs Wireless doing something stupid for his second Carsland Cup Series race. He's not doing too shabby. He's doing terrible, but in his first one, he didn't do too shabby at Nashville. Yeah, this race has been notably interesting. At first, I didn't think it was going to be anything like last year's. Now it's looking a lot like last year's, except the battles up front just aren't the same. But I haven't really had a chance at that either. Ricky Freeman Jr. could have something, but pretty frankly honest, I don't think so. But yeah, I've still got a lot of good cars in the top 10 that really could use this good run here, like Caden Williams in 4th, Pete Reedus in 3rd, Ricky Freeman Jr. of course in 2nd, Lethal Warner in 7th. See Bird up there in 6th. He's doing good today. He got top 10 last week, trying to catch up to Sammy Box in points, and that's very likely today because Sammy Box got involved in that one lap 19 wreck. And then we see John McFadden, who doesn't really need a good race, but you know this will propel him forward. And NH, he's kind of in that area too, so this is good for him. And you know, Neil Paulus Jr. is trying to build his top 10s. And Sammy Box is trying to do that too. He did that last week, but you know, Sammy Box has just not been great at short tracks this season. We're coming to 3 to go, and I'm just surprised he's still in the race, frankly. Not running too good. And then Roach had that wreck in lap 19. Was running good, but not anymore. These guys are way outside, off the pace. Not running very well today at all. And they're actually the last running cars on the racetrack in this pack. So in Austin, Crux Wireless, pretty much all over the place. So he's biased. So anyway, 2 to go here at North Wilkesboro. Hopefully all the weirdness is gone. And looks like Cazo for the first time in the Carsland Cup Series era, will win 2 races in a row. Because we're coming with a white flag, next one's going to end it. Next flag is going to end it, that is. Pardon me. And Kaz on the 40. Got 2 rookies going to finish 1-2. He's led the most laps, but he didn't lead all of them. That's still a big gain, but another good gain for Ricky Freeman Jr. is Cazo is going to win his second career win in his 2 races in a row. Well, that was very interesting. Next week, we will be racing at Talladega Road Course, and I will try my best to remember that is a Nations race to celebrate Memorial Day. I meant to do it this week, but I forgot to change the roster. Yeah, but overall, interesting race. Gonna have some interesting screenshots. Where's Vogelman doing? Oh yeah, I forgot I have pit stops placed weirdly, but that's really the only factor when the races have pit stops, so you know, really don't have to worry about that in these sim races. Just kind of looks funky, but anyway, we'll see you next week at Talladega Road Course, and please ping the crap out of me a week from, or next Tuesday, and remind me to switch the roster to CCS Nations. This is what I have it named. So, yeah, we'll see you next week then, and yeah, hopefully I don't forget.